Most people throw this away every single day. But one of these machines can turn $10 worth of waste into $100 per day. Some small recycling machines can be run from home without employees and can generate steady income using materials people literally pay to get rid of. But here's the problem. Not all recycling machines are profitable, and many beginners invest in the wrong ones. In this video, I'll show you 4 small recycling machines you can realistically start from home, what they process, and which one makes sense depending on your space and budget. Stay until the end, because one of these machines is often overlooked. Yet it has the lowest startup cost and the fastest break-even time.
This content is for educational and informational purposes only. We do not guarantee any specific income, profit, or results.
Number 4. Plastic extruder. Most people see plastic waste as a problem, but with the right machine, it becomes raw material that sells again and again. A plastic extruder takes discarded plastic and turns it into usable products like 3D printing filaments, plastic profiles, or composite boards. The process is simpler than it sounds. Plastic is cleaned, shredded, heated, and pushed through a mold, forming a continuous material that can be cut or rolled depending on what you're producing. This setup may look industrial, but it can easily fit inside a small garage or workshop. Here's what makes this business powerful. Plastic is everywhere. In many cases, you don't pay for raw material. People actually pay to get rid of it. That alone gives you a major cost advantage from day one. A small plastic extruder typically costs around $3,000, and once running, it allows you to sell recycled plastic in forms manufacturers actively need. Some entrepreneurs sell filament to 3D printing users, while others produce plastic boards used for furniture, construction, or outdoor products. But beginners often buy the wrong extruder. One mistake, and your profits disappear. It's manufacturing from materials others throw away. And the next machine takes this idea even further, using an even simpler material that almost everyone throws away daily. Number 3. Cardboard pulp molding machine. Used cardboard is everywhere. Boxes from deliveries, packaging from shops, and damaged cartons are usually thrown away without a second thought. But with a cardboard pulp molding machine, this so-called waste becomes a product that the world consumes every single day. This machine transforms old cardboard into molded pulp products like egg trays, fruit trays, and protective packaging. The process is surprisingly straightforward. Cardboard is shredded, mixed with water to form pulp, then shaped using molds, vacuum pressure, and heat. And here's a trick most beginners miss. Drying trays the right way can double your output. In just a few minutes, material that was once considered trash becomes a strong, stackable, and fully biodegradable product. What makes this business especially attractive is consistent demand. Eggs are produced and consumed all year round, which means egg trays are always needed. There is no seasonality, no trend dependency, and no need to convince customers to buy something new. Farms, distributors, and food producers already rely on these products daily. A small workshop using this machine can produce anywhere from 3,000 to 6,000 trays per day, depending on the setup and drying method. These trays are lightweight, easy to transport, and can be sold directly to local farms or wholesalers, keeping logistics simple and costs low. The initial investment usually ranges around $15,000, depending on whether you include a dedicated drying oven or use an improvised thermal drying chamber. Some early-stage entrepreneurs even build their first machines themselves using recycled steel or aluminum molds, lowering startup costs even further. But here's an important detail many beginners overlook. Drying time and space matter. If trays are not dried properly, production slows down and quality suffers. Once this is optimized, however, the operation becomes extremely efficient and scalable. The real strength of this business lies in its fundamentals: free or cheap raw material, a simple production process, and guaranteed daily demand. You're not chasing trends or competing on branding. You're supplying a basic product that businesses already need. This is not just about making egg trays. It's about building a small, stable factory that runs quietly, doesn't pollute, and generates predictable income. And as more producers move away from plastic packaging, molded pulp products are becoming even more valuable. Now, the next machine takes waste in a completely different direction. Instead of packaging, it turns organic scraps into a powerful energy source. Number 2, Eco Briquette machine. Every day, tons of organic waste are thrown away or burned without any real purpose. Sawdust from carpentries, agricultural leftovers, dry leaves, nutshells, and biomass scraps pile up everywhere. But inside this waste is stored energy, and the Eco Briquette machine is designed to capture it and turn it into a profitable product. This machine compresses dry organic material under high pressure, forming dense briquettes that burn longer, produce less smoke, and generate more heat than traditional firewood. The process is simple. Biomass is collected, dried, crushed if needed, and then compacted into solid fuel blocks ready for use or sale. What makes this business especially powerful is the rising cost of energy. As gas and electricity prices continue to increase, more bakeries, factories, restaurants, and households are looking for cheaper and more reliable alternatives. Briquettes solve this problem by offering a clean, efficient, and locally produced fuel. A small Eco Briquette machine typically costs around $2,500, making it one of the most affordable recycling-based businesses to start. Many operators source raw material for free or even get paid to remove it, from sawmills, carpentry workshops, and agricultural facilities. This creates strong profit margins right from the beginning. But moisture is the silent killer. Get it wrong, and your customers won't buy twice. Some entrepreneurs sell briquettes to bakeries and small industries, others supply rural areas with limited gas access, and some even export to countries where demand for eco-friendly fuel is growing rapidly. The market is wide, and the product sells itself once customers experience its performance. This business doesn't rely on trends or marketing hype. Its value is immediate. When someone lights a briquette and sees it burn longer and cleaner, the decision to buy again is automatic. And now, the final machine takes recycling even further, working with a material that never truly disappears. Number 1, glass recycling machine. Glass is one of the most fascinating materials on the planet. It can shatter, but it never loses its core value. Every bottle, jar, and broken container can be recycled again and again, yet massive amounts of glass are still discarded daily. Some operators don't sell glass powder. They turn it into products that sell 3-5x higher margins. A glass recycling machine turns this overlooked waste into a valuable raw material. The machine crushes glass into sand, granules, or fine powder, which can then be reused in construction, ceramics, mosaics, tiles, and even new glass products. While cities and businesses pay to dispose of glass waste, recycling operators can earn by collecting and processing it. Machines range in price from $2,000 to $20,000, depending on capacity and automation. Even smaller models can process hundreds of kilograms per hour with relatively low electricity consumption and minimal maintenance. Some entrepreneurs sell crushed glass directly as raw material, while others take it further by creating decorative items, architectural finishes, or functional products. This is where creativity multiplies profits. Processed glass often sells for several times the value of untreated waste. Another advantage of glass recycling is stability. Glass does not degrade, doesn't require additives, and produces consistent output. Once the system is set up, operations are predictable and easy to manage. The real opportunity lies in local demand. Tile manufacturers, construction companies, artists, and designers are constantly searching for recycled materials. Supplying these markets locally reduces transportation costs and increases margins. At its core, this machine represents the ultimate recycling business. turning something fragile and discarded into a permanent resource. It requires space, planning, and safety measures, but the long-term value is undeniable. Together, these machines prove that recycling is not just about protecting the environment. It's about building real businesses from materials people ignore every day. With the right setup, even waste can become the foundation of financial independence. Before you go, don't miss my video on 19 small machines you can start at home. It could change the way you make money from your garage. It's full of ideas you can start this week. Drop a comment with which machine you'd try first, hit subscribe, and click the next video to start building your mini business today.